Hi, my name is Dylan, and are you ready to get the fun out? I'm joined today by Sam, a promising kitchen celebrity, and Cameron, an over-the-hill athlete fresh from rehab. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Yeah, Dylan.
Morning, Dylan.
So tell us, what are your favourite meals for breakfast?
I usually start the morning with a bit of crumpet. I do like to start with a bit of crumpet.
A bit of crumpet, not a whole crumpet.
Yeah, Jesus.
I stick to my cereal, but on the odd occasion I'll have some crepes.
Some crepes.
Very delicious with some jam
and cereal. Do you ever push those?
I'll alternate, maybe cereal crepe. Maybe have crepe on the weekend.
Oh.
Go for a crepe on the weekend.
Yeah.
At the end of the weekend, all you want is more crepes.
It's crepe.
I mean, and so with your crumpet, what do you put on it?
I usually have some sweet crumpet, I do. So honey's my usual topping, I would say. Yeah.
That's good eating.
It is, you're right.
It really is.
Ooze the honey over the crumpet there.
Yeah,
Crumpet.
yeah.
Get
What
it
if you just had
holes.
crumpets and crepes all in a blender together? Because that would make your breakfast smoothie, and breakfast smoothies are always, it's a great idea, don't even argue with it. Sam, I understand you have a tasty little recipe to share with us today.
Yeah, that's right. We're doing cheese toasties.
Why don't you walk us through that?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Right, so it's a really quick, simple meal, this is. All you want to do is you're going to get your pan, you're going to put your oven on preheat, just put the pan on, make sure that it's heating up while you're preparing the rest of your ingredients.
Wow.
Now, we're going to open up the butter, and we're going to get a little bit of that on the end of your knife. You're just going to put that in there on the top. I'm just going to...
Right. Do you want me to butter this for you?
You butter that bread for me.
Sure
and I'm just going to make sure this is kind of evenly distributed. So you don't want it kind of all in one clump, you want it evenly distributed so nothing sticks to the bottom of the pan, because if anything sticks, that's a disaster in terms of toasty making, because you're losing half of the taste of the meal.
And plus the stick also adds additional flavour, I'm told.
Yeah, you're right, absolutely.
Wow.
Right. Now, what cheese toasty is complete without cheese? So,
It's got to have cheese.
that's by definition, it's a cheese toasty. It's got to have cheese in it.
If you don't have cheese on it, you know, you could go
If you're lactose intolerant,
for that.
kill
Deal with
yourself
it.
now.
just get over it.
You haven't really got much to live for, to be honest.
There's not much else you can do.
So I'm just going to spread the cheese evenly. It doesn't really matter if it doesn't look good at this stage, because it's all going to melt on top of the bread anyway, so...
It'll be delicious in the end, and that's all that matters.
It should all melt across quite evenly. We're just going to put that on the top like that. You've got the butter on there. We're just going to put that in the pan like that. And every now and again, you're just going to move it about, make sure it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan.
Yum. That already smells delicious.
All you have to do is wait.
Tastes better than hospital food already, and I haven't even had any. While we're waiting for that one to cook, let's have a look at one we prepared earlier. That really does look delicious, doesn't it? It's like you've honestly created it's gourmet. It's just a step up with the thick bread and the arty crusting and toasting.
Yeah,
it's just delicious. Cameron, come up here and give us
your... really creative, obviously you can use gourmet breads. Some people like to draw little sauce faces in theirs. And then you can cut it as well.
Don't
Squares,
tell me
triangles.
that you don't want to eat this.
You truly were bred to be a chef.
That is great.
This is coming out quite nicely.
Whilst we are clearing this mess up, let's go to a story about some football players who aren't quite what you'd expect. Sam Evans reporting.
Swan Districts Football Club in Basildine has long been the home of a strong competitor of the Western Australian Football League. The Swan Districts Women's Football Club is here to make a change and is now a part of that league. In 2013 and 2014, they made a name for themselves by winning 2 premierships. Many people in the club volunteer, and some people have obtained jobs through their love of AFL and desire to make a change.
My name's Alana Dickey. I'm the female footy coordinator for the WA Football Commission, and I also play for Swan Districts Football Club. So I've started playing when I was 4, continued playing until I was 13, and then when I was 13 years old I was told I couldn't play anymore because I was a girl. Football is a male-dominated sport. The times are slowly changing, but I've grown up playing against the boys, and I think that once the boys see how good you can kick, it kind of changes their view on just how girls should be playing footy or whether they should be or not. I saw a tweet once of a guy that mentioned female football is like males playing mixed netball, and it's just plain wrong. And my response was to him to go and watch a game, and his attitude towards female football is totally different now. So my encouragement is to just go watch a game and then you'll be proved wrong. So recently, the last 2 years, there's been an AFL women's game, and this year there's actually going to be two. So two teams, Melbourne and Western Bulldogs, have named a team to play in 2 exhibition matches, and there's 50 girls that are drafted to play throughout these 2 teams. So that's the girls now being provided the opportunity to play at the elite level. No one's too old, too young to play football. We've got great coaches that can teach you the skills of the game, so I'd encourage everyone to just give it a go. It's great fun and you can make new friends.
Due to the hard work and determination of women like Alana, there is more opportunities for women of all ages to play and love the game in a safe and happy environment.
Stirring stuff. I was just enjoying some of the Murdoch media. So do any of you two play any sports?
Yeah. I'm quite a keen AFL player since I got here. It's really
Wow.
taken me, that game.
AFL is great. What about you?
Certainly is. I like Auskick. I coach that down in Melville.
Oh,
Yeah, a little Auskicker Rooney. Give that a little pizzazz.
wow.
Yeah.
There's 2 AFL greats in different categories right on the same
I used to
couch.
play AFL in
How
my,
fun is
my
that?
past days.
Yeah.
I'd retire.
Organise a charity game, I might.
Yeah, and now you're
come up
giving back
against,
to the
yeah.
community.
Yeah.
That's really, really great. You could even teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah, I could get my kids to teach them.
Oh,
Shall
that'd
I
be a
be-
bit
I'm not that
demeaning
bad.
though, wouldn't it? Or would you like that? You would?
Uh,
You'd enjoy that?
Well, to be honest, I'm probably better than them already.
Yeah.
I've
me.
seen you play. Don't kid yourself.
Well, apparently you're going to kid me, bloody, with you.
Ha 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 ha. Getting a bit too punny here on set. But yeah, so with your sports game, what do you like? What's your favourite part?
It's got to be going for goals. I usually play full forward. That moment when you take a speculative mark, turn around, ping it in the goals, it's a great feeling, that is.
Great. Well, what about you?
Yeah, I'm really good with strategy. I place my kids all over the field in appropriate locations. They can guard the opposing team.
Getting them to do exactly what you were just saying, getting them into these real awesome AFL stars. It's great.
Yeah.
Cameron, I think I might regret this actually, but would you share some of your unique experiences as exercise techniques with the folks at home?
Without a doubt. Come on, boys.
I'm looking forward to getting the fun out of this, that's for sure.
So first of all, I want you guys to take a nice deep breath in. Now exhale. All right, we've got to stretch up our body, so just right leg forward and we'll do a lunge.
Lunging.
A lunge, isn't that a
Lunge,
great word,
lunge.
guys?
It's my
Lunge.
favourite word. Just kidding, it's not.
Now with the other leg. Oh, Sam's already beat me to it.
Someone's prepared. It's almost like you've done this
I've
before.
done the program before. I'm quite familiar with this setup.
Well, let's just pretend you
All right, so prepare for some star jumps. Just get our blood flowing. A little bit out of sync there, but that's okay.
don't need sink in the morning.
No, we
I
don't.
don't use it off the toilet, so.
Okay.
All right, now we'll do some pretend jogging around the oval. Obviously, because we don't have an oval here, so just on your feet. Now you got to make sure you had a good breakfast, otherwise you'll pass out from the lack of energy.
With that cooking, I'm sure we did.
we can have some toasty later on.
Oh,
if you like. I'll do you all
hot
the
and
toasty.
scrumptious. Hey.
Indeed.
All right,
What
so
now?
how about we just stretch out the old arms there? It's like we're in the Fantastic Four, isn't it?
This is
Making
just
a little
getting
number
the fun
there.
out of my muscles.
Now the roly-poly to wind everything up. Wonder how long we can keep this going for. It's a very hard activity to maintain.
I know, I'm already like sweating so much, my glands are just exploding.
Now,
That should be the next challenge. The
for my older
swirling
kids, when I
challenge.
taught them before, I would get them into the gym and get them to punch the old punching bag. So just, yeah,
I'm going to beat up whatever's in front of me.
I think this shows how many fights I've been in.
yeah,
Me
real
too.
good.
This is some great punching. What a workout. Let's take a breather and find out what some international opinions are of Perth. Sasha Rudd files the report.
Before I came to Perth, I didn't know anything about this country, this city. The only thing that I learned from my teacher is about there are a lot of shapes, more than the people. My name is Fan and I'm from China. I came to Perth to learn about the jewelry design in Curtin University. I love this place. There is good weather here. It's so cool and warm in the winter. You even can wear a short top.
I'm Megan. I'm from America, and I went to Tulane University, where I studied abroad at Curtin 2 years ago. And after I graduated from Tulane, I came back here on a work visa in January. I feel like most Americans are more familiar with the east coast of Australia and don't really know about Perth. My favorite thing about Perth is probably how spread out it is and how unique each suburb is. Also, it has some pretty cool things if you really look for it, like Rottnest Island. It has really unique wildlife like quokkas.
The thing I don't like in Perth is about the public transport, because every time I came to school, just need to spend more than an hour, so it's kill me.
My least favorite thing about Perth is, even though it's so big, there's really not that much going on. I just find it kind of boring sometimes. Food is more expensive. Pretty much everything's more expensive here. If you don't have that much money, you're probably gonna die here. And one thing I really hate about Perth are the crows. Like, they're the most annoying birds I've ever heard in my life, and I don't understand why they sound like that. They're awful.
I would like to say to the people who are interested in Perth, just come to here. You could have great time here, great uni life, and there are a lot of nice people, nice classmates, nice tutors, so enjoy life in Perth.
Yeah, that's right. Pepperoni pizza and 300 kilos of black tar heroin. Okay, cool, thanks. Stirring stuff. That's all for this morning. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Great to have you with us. And remember to get the fun out of your day. Now, get the fun out of my studio.
Get some of the heroin.
Yeah.
When's that pizza going to be coming, eh?